Sometimes I scroll through my feed and it's like I'm staring at a stranger. Perfectly posed, flawlessly filtered, radiating a life I don't recognize. The eyes are mine, but the way they look back at me feels manufactured, distant, heavy with the weight of expectation. I've spent years chasing that image, trying to fix the reflection instead of understanding it. Picking apart every detail, convincing myself that if I could just change enough things, the angle, the lighting, the outfit, maybe I'd finally be okay. But the truth is, no matter how much I edit, that voice inside me always finds something new to criticize. I don't even remember the first time I started feeling this way. Maybe it wasn't one moment, maybe it was 1,000 tiny ones. Every comparison, every curated highlight reel, every time I failed to measure up to the illusion. It's strange how those small thoughts become a habit. After a while, you don't even need anyone else to judge you. You do it yourself automatically, like breathing, describing the inner voice. Some mornings I wake up and before I even check my phone, that voice is already there. You're behind, you're not enough. You should be doing better, and I believe it because it sounds like me. I try to distract myself like with work, scrolling, music, noise, anything that keeps me from being alone with that voice. But the silence always comes back, and when it does, so does the weight. People think loneliness is about being alone, but that's not really it. You can be surrounded by followers, likes, comments, and still feel like no one actually sees you. I've had those moments standing in my room, smiling for the camera, playing my part, while inside I'm screaming for someone to notice that I'm not okay. But no one ever does because I've gotten too good at pretending. It's easier that way, right? If I act fine, I don't have to explain the storm inside my head. I've asked myself 100 times, why do I hate this version of myself so much? And I think part of it comes from never feeling like I measure up to the perfectly filtered versions of others, to the expectation that I have to always look like I have it all together. Every perceived flaw feels like proof that I'm broken. Every compliment feels like a lie, a pity reaction to the act I'm putting on. I'll hear someone say, "You look great," and my first instinct is to argue with them. I've realized it's not that I want to be miserable, it's that misery became familiar. And familiar can start to feel safe even when it's destroying you. But there are moments, tiny quiet moments that remind me joy isn't gone forever. Like when I'm walking outside and the air feels just right, or when a song hits the exact emotion I couldn't explain, or when someone texts me, not because they need something, but just to say hi. Those moments don't fix everything, but they remind me that I'm still here. That maybe beneath all the noise, there's still a version of me worth saving. For the longest time, I thought perfection was this big event, something you reach after you fix every flaw, after you accomplish every goal. But I think it's smaller than that. Perfection is choosing to breathe when your brain tells you to give up. It's forgiving yourself for not being picture perfect. It's letting yourself feel proud for surviving things no one even knows you went through. It's realizing you can still build a life even while carrying the parts of yourself that hurt. I started writing down one thing a day that wasn't completely awful. Some days it was something simple, like the way the light hit a plant or how the coffee actually tasted good for once. And over time, those little notes started to add up. They didn't erase the pain, but they made space for something else to exist beside it. I stopped trying to silence the negative voice and started talking back to it. Yeah, maybe I didn't feel confident today, but that doesn't mean I always will. Maybe I don't love this perfectly posed version of myself yet. But I'm trying to understand her. There's this weird myth that self-love means you wake up one day and everything feels flawless. But I think real self-love is quieter. It's showing up for yourself even when you still feel like a work in progress. It's changing out of pajamas even though you're staying in. It's putting on makeup even if you're not going anywhere. It's texting a friend back even though your brain tells you not to bother. Those things sound small, but they're proof. Proof that you haven't given up on yourself. I used to think happiness was about being free of flaws. Now I think it's about finding peace with them. Happiness isn't the curated moments, it's the quiet ones. Sitting in your room, realizing that maybe you're okay, even if you're not perfect. It's not about forcing positivity. It's about giving yourself permission to feel everything and still move forward. Though yeah, I still have bad days. I still look in the mirror and struggle to see someone worth loving. But I'm learning that hating this filtered version of myself doesn't protect me. It just keeps me stuck. And even if I don't fully believe it yet, I'm trying to accept that maybe I deserve to feel okay.